go. Comet, loyal to Fox through and through.
Yeah, I've heard some Foxes say they're not too favorable about this, so we'll see how this goes.
Well, Dallas and I were talking about why Bayo Greninja is actually kind of possibly on the tougher side for Gren.
Yeah.
I imagine Fox is a lot of the same. Fast character, good combos, but if you can, bat within through them or get out of some of those combos, it makes it tougher.
Oh, and Comet right off to the aggressive. We'll see. I thought he was going to touch it.
Yeah, I thought. So he went down and he ate the up B, which means I believe same as Ness. Like I don't think Fox goes quite as far, but it didn't matter. Comet made it back and immediately caught him with the back.
Finding a very fast stock.
Yeah, 8% is a good situation to be in.
Yeah, very disciplined neutral here. I see Comet, he knows he has this lead. He's making sure he's not doing too much to overextend, just kind of finding the hits when he needs to.
Getting those up Bs. One of them was out of shield, and the other one was just like a landing, I'm going to up B as soon as I hit the ground situation, which I thought was interesting, but a good way to kind of carry Fox into a spot where maybe he wouldn't want to be. Capitalize it to the tune of like 80 damage, but...
Yeah. These two are scrapping. It's just back and forth.
Yeah, Shelter not afraid to get up there and throw out a neutral air, which I really like that. I love seeing Bayo players not sit on ground and kind of wait for landings, but really kind of get in there and not allow their opponent any breathing room. I think Shelter's gotten really good at that specific type of interaction in the last couple of months.
Yeah, and he's definitely keeping up with Comet's pace. Something, as Comet as a player, he definitely tries to run you over, seeing how much you can keep up in neutral or neutral interaction. But Shelter finding himself comfortable winning these last few exchanges, it's really how can Comet adjust his pace to get back to the lead that he has, or is Shelter going to continue to adjust to this pace of Comet? Getting a little bit greedy there.
Yeah, perfect distance on that up smash too, to be able to hit that and avoid the side B hold down. I don't even know what that's called. Wheel kick.
Yeah. I think I would not be the one to know, but I know which one you're talking about.
Shelter looking for that up tilt, trying to get something going. Gonna have to settle for 20 damage there in that combo.
Ooh, nice landing there. Took some combo there. Like that.
Oh, decides to go for the up B when seeing the shine. Not quite going to connect there for Shelter, but he's going to fish the... Oh, just missing the back there too. Fish the side B. Really good extensions on Shelter's part to keep some of these combos alive with some interesting
was he dead
choices.
here? Wow, he's very dead there.
Yeah, they buffed Bayo's jab, I think, in the very last patch or second to last patch. And
I definitely... Oh, I was going to say, I definitely underrate how fast it kills. I forget that that's a reliable option. And I've been seeing other Bayos like Lima over the past few weekends doing a lot of landing fair ones into jabs, so maybe we can see that come out.
Yeah, that's it's similar to like Bowser Jr.'s now, I feel like, where it's like that 100 to 110% window at ledge, it can just take a stock.
Yeah.
So it's a good option, but Comet's...
Finding the old reliable there.
Yeah, the old reliable, the good old Pele kick.
Yeah, it's been working for a couple games now, but we'll see how Shelter adjusts here. He's definitely, I think he's getting a little bit more of that flow, that faster pace neutral. We'll see if Comet adjusts that, slows that down a little bit, or if he's going to keep up with his game plan.
Yeah, that game kind of felt like Comet came out of the gate really hot, took a stock at a pretty low percentage of Shelters, and then it was pretty much even through, but when you're down that stock, you can't have even. You need to make something happen.
It was definitely Shelter fighting back to see if he could get back to just an even ground. He's playing from behind the whole game.
All right, well, now we got a new game, no playing from behind. Let's see what he does with it. In the meantime, let's see if Comet has made any adjustments to the way that Shelter has kind of been attacking a little bit more aerially with not just side Bs and up Bs, but like actual neutral airs, forward airs, been throwing out a lot of hitboxes. Good parry there on Comet's part to get a good 20% combo in, and he will get the jump
there, yeah. I really like something that Comet's doing is he's forcing a lot of knockdowns on Bayonetta, kind of taking advantage of her faster fall speed. And right now we're seeing Shelter not too comfortable with being in those tech situations, and Comet doing the best to capitalize off all the knockdowns. Wow, that's beautiful.
Bear trade? Wow. I'm surprised the bear actually was able to come out and trade with that. One of the moves I've seen a lot of Foxes utilize more frequently lately is forward smash. I've seen Light doing it on the national stage. I played a lot against Snoofle last week, and he was utilizing that as well in a lot of those like catch jump situations, ledge trap situations. It's a very fast, very strong option for Fox to just get some damage in.
Yeah, definitely very strong for people that, for Fox players that are expecting them to panic, being able to catch that jump just before they're able to escape. But again, Comet with a very dominant lead here. It looks like Shelter's been kind of flustered, just kind of throwing out these kill moves, but Comet's just dominating this space right now.
Yeah, Comet has had some excellent links of like Fox moves that you don't always see, where he'll have like falling up air into back air. Like he seems to know what his tree of options is, no matter what interaction happens for him at any point whenever he hits a move, as he catches with the up smash there off the mistech situation and gets the 3-stock.
Yeah, again, one of those knockdowns like I just mentioned. He's very comfortable in putting Bayonetta into these situations because he knows that even if he doesn't hit that immediate punish or finds exactly what he's looking for, he trusts his own reactions to get the follow-up and keep himself in advantage.
All right, well, strong 2-0 lead here from Comet. Looked relatively untouchable.
You see Shelter not immediately locking in Bayo. Oh, okay. Sticking with the tried and true.
Yeah, he will stick with it. This could be just a time of growth for him as well, where he wants to try to force Bayo in any given situation to see when he really needs to move off of it. I wouldn't have been surprised to see a Palu, or maybe he does have a third character, but you know what? He played well the first game, so if he can just kind of find that again, he should be okay.
I think something that's hurting Shelter a little bit here is he's getting put into a lot of disadvantage, which is fine. And Comet's playing very disciplined around those escape tools. But I think something that I would love to see from Shelter is play a little bit less antsy, like recognize, okay, I'm in disadvantage here. I need to slow it down a little bit and just focus on finding my ground instead of finding ways to reverse it, just as there.
Yep. Yeah, he's been throwing out a lot of side Bs and falling nairs, which have been putting him in those situations. So I 100% agree with that. Sometimes you do just need to get to the ground and reset neutral and go again.
Yeah. But it's so hard when Fox is in your face. Like, all you're thinking is, I need to get this Fox off of me. That it could cause some players to tunnel vision in those scenarios.
The thing that's scary about Fox is, like, you feel like you're almost not going to be winning in neutral situations because he is so fast and has such good moves. But at the same time, if you're going to force disadvantage and attempt reverses, you're going to lose stocks instead of eating just some damage and getting away.
Yeah, definitely gauging the risk reward there. Wow, Comet just dominant as ever.
Yeah, Comet has seen enough of Bayonetta, apparently, as he's looking to take a 6-stock in 2 games at the moment.
Playing really well around Shelter's win conditions there. Just making sure, okay, I know he wants this up tilt here. How can I make it look like I'm going to get hit by it and then ultimately turn into advantage for myself?
Good side B into jab there from Shelter, but it may be too little too late here as 62%
Finds the skill there.
Now Comet was getting really aggressive at the end of that. I was going to say maybe he'll slow it down when he respawns, but no, he ran right
back
at him.
into it.
He said,
doing
hell
a
no.
swanton bomb up there. Thinking, he's in a different game for sure. Trying to find that F smash on the neutral get up. Okay, I like that grab there.
All right, Comet looking to get off stage. What you don't want to do if you're Comet here is ever put yourself in a situation where you can get cheesed and die at like 40% or whatever. So you don't mind if Bayo like drags you to the middle of the stage. That's fine. 104% last stock. You just need to find any one of your chains into up smash.
Something I'm noticing Comet's doing, besides reading those rolls, is he's very comfortable throwing that initial hit of shield pressure, whether it be nair, whether it be falling fair, and then immediately throwing out an option right after, expecting Bayonetta to jump. So I think that's something that kind of kept Shelter scared and kept him in shield a little bit more than he needed to be. But quick 3-0. Going to be moving on to losers finals. Congrats on top 8 today. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought I played pretty well today. Unfortunately, running into Ice Knight kind of early in the top 8.
Yeah.
I lost to the top 2 seeds, so I can't be sad about that.
I always hear on the national stages about players where beating them that first time is really difficult. They bring up Zamba a lot, Dabuz a lot. I think in our own scene, Ice Knight is one of those players. Finding that first win on him is very difficult. I think it's just he's very consistent in his play style, and his punish game is definitely superb.
Yeah, there are certain players in the scene that over the course of time, like, there was different ones. For a long time for me, it was like
Snoofle was one of those,
Big Mac, Earl. I've still